Hello guys, today we'll be looking at how we can use moving averages and some indicators on the mobile device on MT4 to trade gold on the lower time frame, like 1 minute time frame. I'm on 1 minute time frame and I'm using moving averages. I'm using stochastic oscillator, and I'm also using ATR indicator. All right, how does this strategy work? I've got some moving averages here, and it's simple. If on the main chart price moves above all the moving averages with this particular blue moving average being at the lowest, then I can buy if price like moves above it. Like we have a movement above all the moving averages, I can enter my buy trade. But I need to ensure that after all the moving averages have crossed above the blue, price retests. Okay, there must be a retest before I start to look for when price closes above all, and then I try to enter trade. What am I saying? After the crossover of the moving averages, like in a bullish setup that I have on the screen here, I'll allow a retest of price to that particular zone where you test the blue moving average. If that has happened, then I can enter my trade at any point in time to ride the trend. Of course, that must be in confluence with what's on indicator window 1. This black and red moving averages must have crossed above the this particular blue and purple moving average. If this has happened, then I can comfortably start to look for places to place my buy entry, of course to buy. So your trend, this determines your trend. If it has crossed above, then you can look for buy entries. All right, and if it crosses below, like you have a cross below here, you can look for sell entries. Okay, like this is a range where it begins to cross at short intervals. That's a ranging market. But when you have a good cross like what you have around here, you have a good cross around here, bullish, you allow price to retest like what we have here, price to retest. But if it retests and enters the range again, like what you have on the screen, you have to pause. And then until you have a proper retest like what we have here, then you can start to look for your buy bullish and your trade entry to buy. Then the purpose of the indicator window 2 ATR is to measure your stop loss. So if you place your buy entry around here, for instance, your stop loss is supposed to be at the blue line. This is the blue line. If you're buying here, the stop loss should be here at the blue line, the blue indicator line. But the ATR, you have to measure the ATR to add to that stop loss. So the ATR for this particular point where you are buying is at 3.349. So you are going to add 3.349 to the blue line. So the blue line is 4606. If you are subtracting 3.24 from that, that should give you like 4602 point something. So that that will now be your actual stop loss. All right, for my trade here, I bought somewhere around here, and I bought somewhere around here. My stop loss obviously should be somewhere here at the blue line, which is far. It's far away, of course, but I still need to add the ATR of that level. The ATR of that particular point should be around 3.12. So if I had 3.12 to what the line of the blue line, the blue line where my stop loss ought to be is at 4642.08 minus 3.12. That should be 4639 or thereabouts. So my stop loss should be somewhere here. That's where my stop loss should be. Okay, but I think I placed my stop loss a bit lower. Maybe the point of entry, maybe my stop loss was calculated on this lower entry if I added more positions. So, but that's basically how to calculate your stop loss. If you are buying at the current price right now, this is the current price. If you are buying at that point, your stop loss will be on the blue. This is where the blue indicator is, or this is the blue indicator. All right, but you are going to add the current ATR, which is at current ATR is at 2.83. You are going to subtract 2.83 from 4647.2. That should give you 4645 or 44.9 or thereabout. So that will be your stop loss. This will be your stop loss if you're buying to be at 4644.942. So that's the strategy. That's what the strategy is all about. You can back test it or try it on demo. If it works for you, you can go ahead and then use it on live account, but you must try it extensively on demo first. Don't just go straight to your live account. If you go straight to your live account, you might end up losing your money, but you need to understand how the strategy works. For bearish scenario like we have, let's look for a bearish setup. Okay, this is a bearish setup where you have the moving average dropped. You have a drop around here and then retest. And then this indicator window one also shows bearish, trend where the red and black moving averages cross it down the blue and purple. So just you have your retest already here. Just look for where to sell somewhere around here. Then your stop loss will be at the blue line, but you need to add, for when you are selling, you need to add the ATR. This is your ATR, the value for that point you're placing your sell entry. You need to add it to the stop loss to know your final stop loss. So the stop loss is not going to be on the blue moving average exactly. You need to add, when selling, the ATR value of that particular line where you are placing your sell trade. So that's what the strategy is all about. It's a good one. This is the 1 minute time frame. You can use it on the 5 minutes time frame, but your stop loss will be bigger. You can use it on the 15 minutes. It's going to be much more bigger. Of course, the take profit can be ratio 1:1, ratio 1:2. But I always advise you trail your profit with stop loss. If the price moves quite far away from where your trade entry is, start to protect your profit by moving stop loss to break even or at the entry point in case price drops down. so that you won't lose the money after seeing profit, so that at least you can have a break even and then to be able to trade again. So that's what the strategy is all about. Currently, the volatility is high on gold. So if you are trading gold, you need a bigger stop loss, and bigger stop loss should come with small lot size and with bigger trading capital. You can't use a very small capital. You can't place big stop loss on a very small capital. The account will not last, but you need substantial amount, and then you need to use small lot size to be able to trade gold at this volatility period. So that's that. Price will definitely range or move, but I've placed my stop loss. My stop loss here, which is like 300 pips away, or more than 300 pips away. All right, so that's what the strategy is all about. See you in the next video. Oh, before I go, I need to show the indicator settings. The first moving average is 21 EMA, red color. Second is 126 EMA, orange color. Third is 200 EMA, but the shift is 8 plus 8, and the color is purple. Let me check the shift for the first. There's no shift for the 21 EMA. There's no shift value for the 126, but there's a shift value for the 200 EMA. That's 8 plus 8. And there's a 65 EMA. The shift value is 5. And this color is gray. So this purple or blue color 200 EMA shift 8 is the one you use as your stop loss moving average. When all moving averages goes above it, that's your bullish trend. And then all moving averages drop down below it, that's your bearish trend. You allow a retest before you start to enter your trade. For the stochastic oscillator, you have 1 man on the percentage K, percentage D, and slowing parameter. Of course, the price field is low over high. Method is simple. That's that. For that, moving average 50, shift is -5. Method is linear weight applied to weighted close. Color is red. Next one is period is 10. Shift is -5. Linear weight, previous indicators data. Color is black. Next one, shift is period is 250. Shift is 0. Method is linear with previous indicators data. Color is blue. And the next one is 51 period. Shift is 0. Method is linear with previous indicators data. Color is purple. And the last indicator, which is on indicator window 2, that's the ATR. Period is 14. All right, so that's that for the video. Price will range before either going upwards or dropping downward, but I have my stop loss here to protect my trading account. See you in the next video.